Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy BrendanMushi, and today we're going to be looking at the US versus Japan 10v10 that just went down. It was super hype, and I want to go through some match analysis with you guys. Now, when I do match analysis, I like to talk about the characters and kind of where they're at in the current standings and their play styles and what they do, but also kind of go over the minds of the players. So first off, who would have thought that we would have had an Anji mirror, right? A lot of people think that Anji is low tier in this game, and I've said that too, that I think he is lower tier, but low tier doesn't necessarily mean bad. It's just a comparison thing, right? Anji, to me in this game, just seems very honest. He doesn't have like this tricky cross-up, mix-up, high-low Millia bullshit, right? Like, he's not throwing out random items like Faust. Like, even though Faust is considered low tier, I wouldn't really call Faust honest, because Faust has high lows with the afro. He throws out random items, right? Whereas Anji's just kind of like normal pokes. Fujin pressure isn't like too crazy, right? He's just solid strike throw, decent health pool, high guts, high damage. Like, I mean, Butterfly Oki's pretty cool, but it's not Millia Disc Oki, right? So he starts off with the run and throw. I think run and throw is actually a pretty decent option against Anji because of the spin. So every time Anji spins, he'll block any attacks, high or low, but he's vulnerable to throws. So run and throw is not a bad option. But right now, and this is probably the best spot for Anji, is having you in the corner, because it takes away that backdash option. Doesn't really take it away, but definitely makes backdash worse. Spin in. Oh, and the spin actually gets punished on the tail end. Or he might have just gotten hit out of a button he pressed afterwards. But super here from Domi, and that's going to take game one towards Japan. Both of them seem to play Anji pretty similarly. Oh, nice spin from Domi. Probably could have got way more damage off of that, I feel like. Tries to reset into the butterfly. I like the idea, but KV was like, nah, I play this character, bro. That shit's mad fake, just like your Jordans, bro. Get that shit out of here. And when Anji goes for the Fujin, that right there, he's got multiple follow-ups. And he's got an overhead and a low. You'll see the low follow-up used the most in combos. That right there, because it's only, I believe, -5. So it's pretty much safe. Butterfly Oki. Oh wow, he went for the counter super. I'm not sure if that was intentional. Nice scoop from KV. Fujin. Damn, Fujin from both players. Oh, nice counter hit. Yeah, I would definitely burst that too. Ooh, and the Ko. And that move right there, that move is really good as an anti-air, because the hurt box is pretty much like non-existent above his waist, so it pretty much out-prioritizes any jump in, and it's a great combo starter. It does a lot of damage. Ooh, you'll see Anjis do that a lot. They'll cancel their normals into a little miniature spin and then throw, because it looks deceptively like Fujin, so it can be really tricky. Ooh, that was super sick. Did you guys see that? So let's go ahead and run that back. So I don't know if this was intentional or if it just happened that way or not, but either way, I think this interaction is super cool, and stuff like this is why Guilty Gear is so entertaining to watch, in my opinion. So goes for an RC back, drift back. I'm not sure exactly what the setup was here. I assume that he was actually trying to bait the dead angle, because I assumed that he was doing this and expected a dead angle right here, and that's why he RC drifted back. Because had he dead angled, well, I keep calling it dead angle because that's what it was called in Xrd. So for you Zoomers, I mean YRC, calm down. And then he runs up, does 5H, and then he does the spin because he's expecting the yellow Roman cancel, nullifies it completely, and then goes for the throw. Now, it looks as though, if you look at it, that Domi could have actually teched this throw, but I don't think that he was ready for it, and then OTG to get the kill. So if you ever land a throw in the corner, and your opponent is on very low HP, just 1 HP, just hit them with an OTG attack. Normally, you wouldn't really do something like that, but if it's gonna kill, we take those. We always take those. You gotta finish your plate. You gotta eat every little scrap, right? Don't be one of those people that leaves meat on the chicken bones. Alright, watch your toes. Alright, Butterfly Oki tries to run in for the throw. Backdash is really strong against throws in this game because they invul the throw, so you escape it, but also you get a counter hit punish on them for whiffing the throw. They've both been loving that 6H into the butterfly, the forward heavy into the butterfly reset, but it hasn't worked out for either of them because they both play the character, so it seems like they're both ready for it. Oh, Fujin'd his Fujin. Or rather, spinned his Fujin, I guess. Counter hit combos should be death. Yep. Rest in peace. GG's. Nice. Domi takes that one. What's the round start gonna be? Jump back from Domi. Pressure. KV got caught waking up with something. Spin. Fujin. That's what's kind of tricky about the spin. You don't know, because if you go for Fujin, if you hold the heavy button, it makes him spin. And so you can't tell when he's spinning if a Fujin's going to come out, or, ooh, nice wake up counter. You can't tell if a Fujin's going to come out or if he's just doing a spin, so it makes it really tricky. Nice Ko, but not quite able to get the follow-up. Nice spin. Oh, wow, it actually looked like he was close enough to throw, but he actually wasn't, so gonna get punished for that. That really sucks. That is unfortunate. And that super doesn't seem to really tack on that much damage, but also Anji has very high guts. And so if you don't know what guts is essentially your resistance to damage the lower your health gets. And every character has some sort of guts, unless your name is Zato 1 or Faust, in which case you have 0 guts, so rest in peace to you. But basically, regardless, like, the lower your health gets in Guilty Gear, the less damage you take. And some characters have higher guts ratings than others. Anji's has a guts rating of, I believe, is 4. The highest is 5. So the lower Anji's health gets, he does actually take less damage. He has a pretty decent sized health pool. And the butterfly, you'll see, is very, very, very slow. Like, mad slow. And so it's not really used for like a zoning tool. It's just used for Oki. That's why it's called Butterfly Oki. See? And you're in a counter hit state in this game when you are in recovery of projectiles, so it can be super dangerous. Roman cancel. And I think Anji is super dangerous when he has Roman cancel on deck. That's when his pressure is just like, damn, is this dude done? Ooh, countered the butterfly. So that's an actually pretty interesting interaction. So if you'll notice, the most interesting thing about this character, at least to me, is how he can spin and counter different things, like countering YRCs, countering pokes, countering projectiles. It's just all counters, right? Like, wait, it's all counters? Always has been. So he goes to put up the butterfly, and you think, oh, I'm good, you know, I'm just gonna throw a butterfly. Anji doesn't have a DP. Stupid. So you counter the butterfly, right? And look how he's still in recovery over here, as you can see. So moments before disaster, counter. So you can see it actually hit him out of it. So that was a really, really good awareness there from KV. Sir, why are you running away? Why are you running? Oh, that was a great tech, though. Oh my god, the counter. This entire interaction is so sick. Wow, that was crazy. Might as well go ahead and break it down. Why not? Let's roll it. Let's roll the tape back a little bit, because I liked this part. So close slash, and Anji doesn't really have any plus buttons, but the stagger pressure, right? You can see even you don't want to press a button in between that gap though. Same with there. So here comes the Fujin. Now what's the follow-up? Is he gonna go overhead? Is he gonna go low? Is he gonna jump towards you? Nope, jumps up and throws this diagonal downwards. This is actually plus on block if you block it, but Domi recognizes this. He's like, I'm gonna jump out of this because I don't want you to be plus, and I'm gonna hit you out of the air because I'm smart. I'm Domi. I'm an absolute genius. They call me Domi because my dome is so large, because my brain is massive. So he jumps up, and then KV is like, nah, you ain't that smart. I'm gonna drift RC forward and throw you out of your jump out. And Domi's like, nah, son, I see that. Text the throw. Spin. He's like, I know you're mashing as soon as I land. Spin. Punish. Combo. Let's go. That interaction was really cool. I honestly just wanted to break that down because I enjoyed it. So, whoa. So that's another thing I actually want to look at too. So this is what I was talking about earlier, right? So when Anji goes for a spin, you don't know if that's him just doing Fujin and holding the heavy slash button, or if he's doing the spin. Because if you do quarter circle forward K, Anji does the spin, where if you hit him, he spins around it. And then once you do Quarter Circle Forward K, there's no follow-up attack. He just does the spin and he's done. But if you do Fujin and you hold H, he does the exact same animation, but then a Fujin comes out. So it's kind of a mix. So I don't know. Are they both doing Fujin? Are they both just doing the K spin? You know, what exactly is going on here? We don't actually know. And if we look, okay, so it looks like KV did Ko, which is Quarter Circle Forward slash, right? Sorry about that. He did Ko, which is Quarter Circle Forward slash. And that one is more of like an anti-air move, whereas Domi did Fujin. So as you can see here, Fujin is going to win out. Combo off of it with the close slash. Drops the ender there. Fujin jumps in. Nice neutral jump to beat that throw. Overhead on the Rin. Rin is the name of the H follow-up after Fujin. It is the overhead. And this is not going to kill at all. Anji hanging in there with that guts. But he's going to get the hard knockdown for breaking the wall with the super. Oh, wow. Nice 2D. That was a very brave 2D from KV. Oh, my God. They both are so brave. I feel like a lot of times there are people who play their characters very differently from one another. But these two, I feel like they play their characters so similarly. All right, so for the next one, we got JWong on Mei versus Nage, the Faust god himself. And Nage, I've said this time and time again, Nage is my absolute favorite player to watch because he's just so entertaining to watch. Like, Faust as a character with the random items has so much potential behind the improvisation. That's the word I'm looking for, off of the items. And I think Nage is just so good at that. And so it just makes for such entertaining play. So Mei, I feel like in this matchup, I obviously don't really know like what it's like for a good Faust. Nage actually said that he has positive opinions about Faust, despite everyone else saying this character is whack. Everyone's calling him lost. They're like, this character is trash. He's garbage. Like, look at him. He's starving for buffs. You can see his rib cage. You know what I'm saying? But Nage's like, nah, I think this character's pretty good. So I think it's interesting how people have different perspectives like that. In my opinion, I would assume that Faust would get slaughtered by Mei because Mei has these ridiculous hitboxes and oppressive counter hit combos. Like, she's just Unga, you know? That's the best way you can describe it. I know it's an overused term, but it's accurate. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and let's see how Nage can get around these giant hitboxes. Okay, so we got an early burst from JWong, so that's good for Nage. It's important against Mei that you challenge these horizontal dolphins when they're the slash version. The slash version has fast startup and is -5 on block. The heavy version has slow startup. See how he challenges with a far slash? Because you have to visually recognize which dolphin Mei did. Was it the slow one? Because that's positive on block. Or was it the fast one? Oh, nice jump H. That's a great poke for people trying to jump out of the corner as Faust because it will wall bounce for a combo. And Faust on offense, you'll see that 2K a lot. 3 hitting low. All right, back to neutral. There it is. There's the jump H from Mei. Massive. Oh, good block on the overhead. But yeah, massive hitbox on that jump H. Look, she's just swinging that anchor around, but Nage's hanging on. Bomb, that's an overhead, but can't really get a combo unless on counter hit. Ooh, nice drill to get out of the corner. That was super smart. Ooh, drill hits right out of the air. The low, I like that. And then he goes for the OTG spin because he's like, I know that it's going to kill. She just has a little bit of health left. Counter hit Dolphin into the 3K. See, and this is a tough spot for most people to be at, but Nage is just content to just block. But these small chunks are adding up. Oh my god, RC, this is bad. So this is looking like a JWong round. 6H. Get folded. Nice 5K round start. The range on Faust, though, is pretty nice. 3K low. Tried to go for the command grab. JWong up backing. Smacking her with the hitbox. This character literally might as well just be holding a hitbox in her hand, because that might as well be what that is. Nice. So this is something I want to point out that a lot of people aren't doing, and it really goes to show how much Nage is actually practicing this game. So when Mei does this horizontal dolphin, on counter hit, it puts you in a stagger state. And in a stagger state, you can see this button here. When a stagger state occurs, you have to tap a button just one time. You only have to press it once. In the previous games, you had to mash to get out of this stun. You get stunned, and you as the player have to do something in order to end the stun early. If you don't end this stun early, Mei gets a free command grab and it combos. There's nothing you can do about it. But Nage, recognizing this, presses the button in time. That's what that gold flash indicates, and is able to escape. This would normally combo this 3K, that slide from Mei, down forward K. This combos, but Nage pressed the button in time to get out of the stagger, backdashes the 3K, and is able to get out. So that is something that shows that he's had experience playing against Mei and knowing the timing on that. So good stuff from him. All right, the bomb is in play. Nage trying to push him back into the bomb. That's what I mean about that improvisation from Faust, being able to play around those items. This is another thing that people should know about Mei. Mei's dolphins have like no priority when they're traveling. So when she's traveling, you can, as long as you can get the button out in time, you can hit her. Most of the time when you get counter hit and you're like, damn, this character's so stupid, I hate this character, fuck Mei, it's because you got hit out of the startup of your attack. It doesn't mean that pressing buttons against her dolphins is a bad thing. It just means that sometimes you have to have the read and the timing, because you will pretty much beat her every time. 3K, that's a low. Hits 3 times. Ooh, I like the RC to save himself from that poke. Now he's got the mini Faust. And when people are in the corner, you'll see jump H a lot. You'll see that a lot because he'll get a, if it hits, he'll get a wall bounce combo, and if it is blocked, it pushes him back into the corner. JWong jumping a lot around in the air. Mei's will jump a lot in the air because they love that jump H. It's like a literal like wall. Alright, hits him with the overhead into the Roman cancel. Not quite able to kill just yet. Gold burst from Nage. Teleport into the YRC. He's got a chance here. Teleport into the YRC. Air throw? Nope. Not quite. Trumpet. Is he going to get it? He got it. JWong trying to jump out. Oh, wow. That was a good attempt from JWong there. So, what a lot of people will do as like a last-ditch effort, bro tried to hit him with the run-up gold burst in hopes that if he hit him, he would get full meter and it would really help him in making a comeback. But unfortunately, Nage was like, I'm not blocking that. And then he was like, I'm going to punish it with a far slash. Got him. Super smart. So I really think that Nage was doing his homework. And I actually follow him on Twitter, so I see him post a lot of stuff. And I think that he really wants to do well in this game. You can tell it from how much he's practicing. Alright, so next game, game 1 went to Nage. So that's the plus dolphin, also the plus dolphin. So this is an important thing, and I just want to point this out real quick for people who don't know, because I know a lot of people struggle against Mei, but this is super important to dealing with her. So when the dolphin has a lot of startup, and I know it's hard to tell because I slow-mode it, but when the dolphin has a lot of startup, you have to interrupt it. So the game is telling you, hey, this is the dolphin that's plus on block, meaning if you block it, it's Mei's turn. So because of that, this dolphin has slow startup, and you need to interrupt it with an attack button. Remember I showed you earlier that you can hit Mei out of her dolphins. Oh, you didn't hit her out of the dolphin? Well, now you have to hold this. So Mei is plus. She does the slow dolphin again. So you have to interrupt this or it's her turn again. Oh, you didn't interrupt it? It's her turn again. Okay? Now he does the fast dolphin, which you cannot interrupt. But because you can't interrupt it, now it's your turn. So they're like a yin and yang to each other. So now you can take your turn back, right? So that is how those work. And paying attention to which dolphin is which is critical to defending against this character. Ooh, the scalpel. He's like, you can't just throw projectiles from full screen. Oh my god, the improvisation off the weight, and he's got the meteors falling down. Wow, that was crazy. That was so sick. And Faust is just holding her down in the corner, and she's like, bruh, I can't move. His range. He's his range. He's hitting her from downtown. What is she supposed to do? Look at her, like, she's trying to get close. Like I said, the dolphins get hit by pokes. Okay, that time he wasn't able to time the stagger. He's getting all the wackest items right now. None of them have hitboxes yet. There you go, the trumpet. That's what Faust really want, the trumpet. Oh, the command grab was smart. Okay, so neither of them have burst right now. Nage just trying to poke at Mei. Alright, here he goes. Jumps because of the weight. Combo. Gonna get a wall break here. 2D into the spin. Nice pickup into the super. That was godlike. That was so sick. And that should be enough to do it. Let me get them ankles. Get this bitch some icy hot. Nage taking it 2-0. What a sick Faust. And after everybody was like, man, this character sucks. This character's buns. At the end of the day, maybe those people are right. You know, like, everyone's allowed to have an opinion. It seems like whenever people are so quick to be like, oh, you're wrong, Faust doesn't suck because he won. It's like, dude, like, you can think a character sucks and the character can win. You can think a character's good and they could lose. Like, whatever. Like, your opinion is your opinion. In my opinion, I do think Faust is one of the weaker characters in the game. But it just goes to show you that just because a character is weak doesn't mean that you can't win, as long as you're willing to play around those weaknesses. If you've got the reads and you know how to counter your opponent, you're probably going to win. So up next, we've got Deb versus Nakamura. And so Deb right now is who a lot of people consider to be the best player in North America right now, which I would probably agree with too, just based on her track record of playing people. And Nakamura is a OG who's really good at playing Millia. And so I feel like in this matchup, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but Soul obviously does a ridiculous amount of damage, while Millia has excellent mobility and also excellent mix-ups. So it's going to come down to Nakamura's mobility versus Deb's defense and Deb's ability to catch Nakamura in the neutral. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what's going to happen. Let's count the far slashes. Let's count the tick throws. So we're in neutral, and that's bad. Already, you don't want to be in the corner against Soul, especially Deb's Soul, so you'll see Nakamura using the air mobility from Millia, which you want to use your air mobility in a way that throws off people's anti-air's timings, that throws off people's attempts to jump air throw you. You want to mix your air options up. Nice air throw. And then when you do finally get the hit as Millia, you want to use your mix-ups. There's the overheads, tick throws. Oh, nice back throw from Deb. Now she's got a chance. Tick throw. Tick throw. We're playing Street Fighter V out here. Alright, so that, I'm sure that was supposed to be a red Roman cancel, but accidentally got the purple. Back to neutral. They're both on like almost even health. Nice, run and throw. Characters with fast run speeds like Millia and Chipp, their tick throw game, or Giovanna, who technically doesn't have a run, but she has a really fast dash, their tick throw game is very, very hard to react to because they can close the distance so fast. It feels like you're getting Kara grabbed. Goes low. Yeah, that's a punish. Nice from Deb. Plus frames. Okay, back throw from Nakamura. That's a safe jump, so you cannot DP that. Well, that was a really that was a weird interaction. Okay, RC burst. That was a very brave burst because Nakamura could have jump canceled the close slash and blocked it, but Nakamura didn't. I think that was an accident, but it's fine. Okay, Nakamura jumps out of the corner using that Millia mobility. Oh my god, that sucks. Okay, burst. Mix-up time. Good block from Deb. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know what Deb was running up to do, but you'll notice that Nakamura in this matchup is using defensive throw a lot because throws are 2-frame startup. And if you've ever played Xrd, you know that that's what Guilty Gear players do. It's in our DNA, it's in our veins, it's in our blood to mash throw on Wake Up because it's so fast, and it usually beats people out of a lot of their stuff. That combo was actually fucking sick. Let's go ahead and rewind that just because I want to see that combo again. But characters in Guilty Gear have different weight values, and so some characters are lightweights and some are heavyweights. Millia is a lightweight, meaning this bitch can get juggled in the air several times. That combo was sick. Fafnir is massively plus, so you gotta hold that. Okay, Disco Key, high or low? Where are we going? Ooh, baited the DP. She said I'm not going anywhere. Breaks the wall. Back to Nooch. Roman cancel. Is there a burst? No, not quite. Nakamura's just holding on to it. Okay, so Nakamura thinks that they can make a comeback here. Which, in Strive, I'm still wondering if in Strive, you know, because we always would say, you know, in Xrd, if you have just a tiny bit of health, don't burst, save it for the next round. But in this game, in a game where you can kill people relatively quickly, maybe it's pretty reasonable in that situation to burst, right? Maybe. Although it's kind of a shitty spot for Nakamura right now. Jump air throw. So this is something I want to talk about as well, is this is a very, very common situation, is a situation where somebody runs up to do something like a throw or whatever, and then they Roman cancel and you're right above them. 9.9 times out of 10 in Guilty Gear, the person below you is going to jump air throw you. So let's talk about what the defender's options are here, so that if this shit happens to you, you're like, oh, I watched BrendanMushi and he told me to do this. So, and he wouldn't lie to me, I don't think. Yeah, so let's talk about the risk versus the reward. So if someone jumps up and throws you and you tech it, the reward is that you tech the throw, you reset back to neutral. You don't really like get anything, right? But if we talk about the risk, if you were to input throw and the opponent doesn't do anything at all, you're gonna whiff a throw and then you're gonna get counter hit punished and die. There is an option select in the game that you can do where if you input a throw with back and dust, but you also input 2 additional attack buttons, what will happen is that if on whiff, basically if the opponent doesn't jump up and throw you, you'll just do a quick FD. The bubble will just flash. But if the opponent throws you, you will actually tech the throw. However, you can only do this when you don't have burst, because otherwise you'll burst. So that's an option too, but without getting into like the technicalities of that OS, basically that's the dynamics here. But there's some additional options that you can have as well. So you can see that what Nakamura does is double jumps, causing Deb's throw to actually whiff. So I think that's something that a lot of people online that I play against in Celestial are not doing, and even myself, I'm not doing. So I think that that's something that everyone should start doing. Let me go ahead and grab your dome piece, hit you with this headbutt. Alright, so back to neutral. Here comes Nakamura, and that's a punish. Got to be careful about ending your block strings as Millia with the slash disc, because at close ranges, you will definitely get punished for it. Roman cancel, and now Nakamura doesn't have burst. That should be death. Yeah, that's definitely dead. Smart. The 5K has 2 hits. The first hit caused the wall splat, and Deb canceled it into Gunflame Feint so that she could use something else to kill instead. So that was very smart from her. Fafnir, plus frames, and I'm cranking your risk. Run and throw. I know it's coming. Oh, that risk gauge is cranked. Cross up. Good blocks from Deb. Ooh, nice punish from Nakamura. Side switch. Okay, here comes the burst. I like that burst. Pretty early burst. Got a sizable amount of health. Might be able to get that burst back as long as Millia doesn't do Millia things. Ooh, the PRC. Ooh, okay. I feel like Nakamura was going for something tricky there. But Deb's just like, I don't care about that. I'm just going to wake up DP because I play Soul. Oh, the shimmy. God damn. Oh, that was super nice. That was sick. So let's take a look at this. So I mentioned before that Nakamura was using a lot of reversal throws. A lot of reversal throws out of Soul's pressure. And I think part of the reason why is because one of the things about Soul's far slash is that Soul's far slash actually moves him forward first before the hit actually happens. And so a lot of times when someone inputs a throw, Soul like moves himself into their throw range and gets grabbed. So that's a very common thing that happens to Soul's far slash. So Deb was recognizing that and decided to run up and stop. And then Nakamura whiffed a throw. And then boom, boom. Thank you for playing. Get shimmied. So that was super cool. I like that. That was a really good adaptation from them. And so they're going to take it 2-1. Alright, so up next we got Lord Knight versus Goichi. We got Battle of the fucking Adderall. 2 characters zipping all over the screen. 2 low health characters, 2 fast mobility characters. And interestingly enough, Millia players, it's kind of hard to say exactly where she's at because some people are like, this character's broken, her mix is crazy and insane, her mobility's good. But Millia players are known for being the biggest down players on planet Earth. So, you know, who knows who's telling the truth or not. I think Millia is pretty good, but I don't play Millia, so I'm not going to claim to know. But everyone has been on Chipp's sack lately. So everyone is riding the Chipp train now. So apparently Chipp is the flavor of the month. Soul is starting to become old news, and now everyone is on Chipp, and Chipp's really good. I have played against some good Chipps, and I will say he's definitely good. He's definitely a problem. So let's go ahead and watch the match, and let's see what happens in Lord Knight versus Goichi. Goichi known for his defense, and Lord Knight, a Millia, an anime player veteran. Both of them are actually Melty Blood players as well. Nice conversion. I love that conversion from Lord Knight, the jump slash, and there's a Chipp's health in action. Here comes Lord Knight, goes low, and Goichi got hit because he was expecting a TK Bad Moon after the close slash, which is an overhead. Trying to make something happen, but that is unfortunate. And I don't know if I agree with that burst, because now he doesn't have it. So here comes Lord Knight. And there's the jump 2K from Chipp. This move is fucking dumb. I don't care what anyone says. This move is stupid, and it needs to get nerfed. So this move right here, first of all, so this move is plus on block. Okay? So it's plus on block. It also gives him a combo on hit because it links into 2K, which would be fine. I literally wouldn't care if that was the case, if it was actually anti-airable or had actual like landing recovery. So as a Zato main, I don't know about other characters, but as a Zato main, I cannot fucking anti-air this move. Like I've gone into the training settings, I've recorded it, and like the only reliable way for me to anti-air this move is to 6P it, but it has to be at the right spacing, and this move always moves him like forward, or it carries the momentum he has. So it's hard to get it to space properly to where the 6P can beat it. This move is just all around a fucking nuisance. And so even if you like dash under it and try to counter poke, it's still a very difficult move to punish. I fucking hate this move. And that's why you see Chipps do it a lot, especially in this ping, 174. You know, everybody gangsta until Chipp starts doing jump 2K in 175 ping. So back to the match, close slash, drop combo there from LK. And you'll see LK do that a lot. Jump forward slash into falling jump slash. And you'll see him do that conversion a lot. You'll see him throw it out a lot in neutral. He'll run at the opponent and then just do jump slash because he's fishing for an air-to-air conversion. Nice blocks from Goichi right now. Jump 2K, that's plus. And another thing about Chipp that's really good is he has a lot of mix-up options and a lot of corner pressure. Like once Chipp actually can get you in the corner, it is very hard to get him to stop because that's plus. He can stagger his Rekkas. Back to neutral. And both of these characters' mobilities are super good. Chipp is able to mix up his approaches because he has multiple jumps. So he's able to bait out anti-airs with them. He has Alpha Blade. He has a very fast run speed to close the distance. If you whiff something, he can very easily get in just because you attempted to stop him. Jump 2K is obnoxious as hell. So that's kind of what you expect to see. Like, look how quickly he can close the distance there. And there's the DP. Now he's in, staggering his pressure with the Rekkas. And so these little hits of chip damage and actual hits start to add up, right? Like, he doesn't get much off of them without meter. But there's that jump S from LK again. You'll see that quite a bit. All right, here Goichi got a LK in the corner. See if LK can use his mobility to get out. Probably a jump air dash maybe. Yellow Roman cancel or something. No, not quite. Burst. Oh, that's an unfortunate burst. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to get out there. Like I said, once Chipp gets you in the corner, it's very difficult to escape him. Jump 2K. Stagger pressure, that's plus. There's the jump S from LK. Super good at converting off of that. That's an overhead. See, there's that jump S again. That's what I was talking about. You see him do that fish for that quite a bit. There's the jump S right there, see? And then gets the conversion. And then you see it right there. See that jump S? So if he hits you with that, he does another falling jump S. But if it misses, he recovers in the air in time to at least like escape. So it's like the risk reward seems good enough for him to favor doing that. All Alright, Millia's in. Hard knockdown. Safe jump. At least that looks like a safe jump. I don't actually know, but it looks like it. Oh, wow. The conversion off the super? That was OD. So LK. Just needs one more round to win. Falls into the disc. That's the overhead. Stagger pressure. Tries to DP out. At least he got hit with a 5K trying to DP out, because otherwise he would have taken way more damage. He would have got counter hit comboed. So look, these characters are just literally literally going nuts all over the screen. Like, this is some straight crackhead energy. Yeah, and so that's an important thing too. So after Millia lands a throw and she does the H disc, a lot of times people will just like jump out of it like that. She doesn't get as much time to set up the disc as she does with a 2D sweep, right? So definitely keep that in mind against Millia when she throws you and goes for the disc. Same thing with Haircar as well. So definitely like lab out Millia doing disc-oki off of her different knockdowns, because just because she got a knockdown doesn't mean that you have to respect the disc. So definitely keep that in mind, and something that you should lab. I need to lab it as well. Cross up, where am I? Surprise! Goichi bringing it back, tying it up 1-1. Jump 2K, gets a combo, cross up, safe jump, cross up, safe jump, tick throw. I'll go for the command grab. Why does this shit recover so fast? This is so stupid. Like, to be honest, like, I'm not saying this needs to be nerfed, but if it did get nerfed, I would be happy. That's what I'm saying. Because, like, you can punish this, right? There are ways to. I'm not saying you can't. Like, you can hit Chipp here with certain normals. You don't have a ton of time. A lot of your heavy normals may get grabbed. But you can hit him out of the air here. You can jump air throw him. You can jump air to air him. You can backdash it and punish it. Even though, if you do backdash and punish it, you don't have as much time. You don't have as much time as you would think that you have, right? So, like, the fact that, like, if you jump this, Chips will oftentimes air throw you or DP you or something like that, because he recovers so fast. See? So it's like you jump, like, it's such a weird feeling for people for that to happen, because most of the time you expect to like get a punish. Oh, nice command dash from LK. That command dash is able to go under a lot of high hitting pokes. Burst. Jump 2K again. Mix up. Just goes for stagger pressure instead of the high-low. Ooh, double air dash results in that second overhead. Goes for disc-oki. Ooh, that was actually really nice. Oh, okay, all right. He's playing super sweaty right now. Yeah, he's definitely perspiring right now. So he sets up the disc-oki, and a lot of Millias right here will dash to the other side. So Goichi is probably like, yeah, he's gonna dash to the other side, but instead he dashes backwards. Took his ankles. So Goichi is limping off the court right now. And then he tried to convert, probably with either a 5K or an air normal right here or something, but didn't quite get it. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna just run in for Oki, 5K, put the size 7s on him. Got him. All right, so next game. Neutral. We are definitely gaming right now. We got the Adderall and 6 cans of Mountain Dew. Neutral. Nobody able to score an actual hit yet. There we go. Disc-oki, cross up. Where am I at? Hard knockdown. Safe jump, what I believe is a safe jump. All right, here comes Chipp. Yeah, I like the yellow Roman cancel to get Chipp off of you. Bro, look at this shit, dude. This shit is so stupid. Like, hold on. Look at this jump 2K. So he does jump 2K, right? Now, a lot of characters in this situation, I've seen Souls 5K this and lose. Zato, in this situation, might be able to 6P it because of where he's at. If he was above Zato's head, Zato could not 6P it at all. It'll hit Zato's head. Or sometimes it'll trade. If Zato 2H tier, 100% losing. Right, so a lot of characters struggle with it. And then look, Chipp lands, bruh. And then he starts pressing buttons on whiff. Bruh, this move is fucking stupid. Move is absolute cancer. Air dash into Capel. Oh, nice counter hit to H. Roman cancel, overhead. Jump 2K, jump 2K. 250 ping, jump 2Ks. Oh my god, jump 2Ks. This move is already fucking stupid, but in this delay, it's like, bro, like the recovery on that move on whiff is so stupid. Like my thing is, like, if you're gonna make a move with minimal recovery on whiff, plus on block and a combo on hit, can I please anti-air it? That's really all I ask. Can I please anti-air the button? That's literally all I'm asking. Is if I can anti-air the button, please. Sincerely, Zato mains. Nice backdash. Oh, that's unfortunate. Gets punished on the hair card because he was just too far for the combo. Gamma Blade, he's plus. Stagger pressure, overhead, RC, plus on the jump 2K again, because you're just going to have to like dash underneath it or something, because you can't jump air throw it because of the hitbox below it. Gamma Blade, that's plus. Yeah, I had a feeling that Guichi was probably going to burst there, but I mean, you never know. RC. Oh my god, how did he know? But he didn't really get any type of a punish on that. But yeah, the jump cancel into blocking the burst was super nice. Alright, so up next we got a Zato mirror. So we got KnowKami from the US versus Dogura from Japan. And Zato mirrors are icky. I have yet to meet a Zato player that enjoys the Zato mirrors. They're just super fucking weird. It's just not a fun time. It's so awkward to play. But obviously the main goal is to you know, get Eddie to be blocked by the opponent so that you can get in and run a mix-up game. And so that way you can, you know, do sandwich pressure, or like Zato doesn't attack, then Eddie doesn't attack, etc., etc. And so, yeah, that's essentially the goal of both players. But they're gonna be tossing their shadows all over each other. No homo. So, and he's rocking the white color. I rock that color too. That's my favorite Zato color. That color is tight. And he's rocking it on the snow stage. Smart. Getting that home field advantage so people can't see the shadow. Alright, so this is a bad spot for KnowKami. Okay, out of it. So he gets the shadow. Alright, pressure, burst. None of them want to take each other's pressure. That's why they both bursted immediately. I like to break the law there with Eddie out. That can be a really good strategy, because that way they can't hit you or make you block something so that Eddie disappears. I noticed that's something that KnowKami likes to do a lot. He really likes putting out the oppose, where Eddie blocks attacks and then going for a throw. Nobiru, yep, and he got 2 hits on it, so this is going to do a ton of damage. And then Sword Super, which will revive Eddie and give him the hard knockdown. And the Oki after this, I feel like Zato players haven't fully agreed on what exactly to do, but I do like the 5H into the P summon. I think that's pretty good. Throw. The only thing about the throw, this kind of setup right here, the only thing that I don't really like about it, which is why you don't really see like Gobo, for example, who's the best Zato right now, really go for it, is that when you're in the mid screen, so you see how KnowKami has like quite a bit of Eddie gauge left, but by doing this H, it immediately starts draining the shit out of the Eddie gauge, and then he throws him, and now Eddie is completely dead, and then now he has reset to neutral, right? So it's like, had he gone for something else maybe, he may have actually been able to capitalize with more damage by having Eddie alive, or go for more mix-up. So that's just something that I think works best in the corner, but mid-screen it's not quite as strong. That's not, Eddie's dead, but he doesn't need much to get the kill. So flying around, and that's something that Zato has really good as well. His mobility in the air, being able to fly and use the jump D, which moves him forward, is really good for stalling time when you don't have Eddie, or just making the opponent whiff attacks below you because they don't know when you're going to land. Alright, so Dogura is able to kill Eddie with the drill. Pressure. Command grab. A lot of times you'll see Zatos will be thirsty to go for a command grab when their pressure is over, because if they land the command grab, it lasts so long they get Eddie back. 2S into drill. 6H, which is safe. It's like -2 or something like that. It's not punishable. And that 6H isn't an overhead, by the way. It kind of looks like it, but it's not. Leap, okay. Close slash. Yeah, I like the yellow Roman cancel from Dogura because it you definitely don't want to take any blocked mix-ups from Zato. So the sword super in neutral is kind of weird. I think in this situation it worked out for him just because of where Dogura was in the air. You have to be careful about this though, because if Dogura was on the ground, you can run underneath it. The sword will completely miss and you can punish Zato, but I think because of the fact that he was like in the air right here and close to KnowKami, that actually he probably would have been fine if he didn't jump D. He like he literally ate it. Look at Eddie's mouth wide open. He literally ate that shit. Like fucking fork and knife out, condiments, seasoning, just ate that shit. He could have probably dropped to the ground, ran under it, and still punished him. Very rarely does the sword super just raw like that without any type of knockdown or block string work out. But it did manage to hit. OTG, yep. Smart. Good job. Look, man, you guys can call this Zato, Nut Zato, Cum Zato. Oh, can I can I say that? I guess I could say that, right? I cuss on here all the time. Whatever you want to call it, I don't care. It's the coolest Zato color to me. So, you know, just let us white color Zatos live, please, okay? I like the unsummon from KnowKami, recognizing that Dogura was just wasting a lot of time, so he was like, alright, I'm just gonna unsummon instead of letting Eddie die. Wow. Both the leaps ran into each other, and as you can see, that command grab doesn't waste enough time for Eddie to come back. Empty low, meaty drill, nice tech on the throw. RC, KnowKami coming in with the pressure. He's just like, nah, son. This is a single player experience. Here comes the leap. Tries to go low, but KnowKami bursted it. Oh, gold burst. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with that whoopee gold burst? Oh, he's gonna Roman cancel. But he's also gonna Roman cancel. Mind if I just read Roman cancel? Round 2. KnowKami getting aggressive, gets the knockdown, drill into... Yeah, like I said, he really likes doing that. But the thing is with that is that, and that's why I said, like a lot of the Zato players that in Japan, like Ogawa and Gobo, if you instead, like say you do this drill and then you lock them down, if you instead go for a mix-up, like you do like a low or overhead or sandwich pressure or something like that, you get like frog loops off of it, off of high lows, and you get way more damage. The thing with this is it's like, yeah, you're successful on the throw and it hits and you can combo off this, but you don't, like as you can see, you don't really get that much damage, and now Eddie's dead, right? Whereas I just feel like I see that other people will instead opt for the high-low mix and then go into frog loops instead. I think that mix-up can be good, but I think that Zato has like better mix-ups. I think he was trying to get close slash right there, but ended up getting the far slash. Probably should have used the sword super to bring Eddie back into the game. Leap. Nice Eddie pressure there. And the sick 2H from KnowKami to read the up back. He's like, bro, why are you running? Why are you jumping away from me? Hold this 2H, sir. So he takes it in the mirror, putting it on for North America. I'm pretty sure Deb and him were like the only two to really like get W's for NA, I believe. So, but yeah, so these were the first 5 matches from the 10v10. They were really enjoyable to watch and everyone played great. And so I'm gonna do the remaining other matches. I believe there's a total of 15 matches, so there's another 10. So I'll be doing those as well, so be on the lookout for those. That'll be on the channel real soon. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this match analysis from me. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment and a like and subscribe down below. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.